What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the latest LEGO Star Wars UCS Death Star rumour, and it's not good news, and it is actually so bad that it has brought me out of being off camera. I just had to get on camera and talk about it and give my full thoughts and opinions. So let's dive into it. Very quickly, a brief overview of the LEGO sets. We've known for some time that this will be releasing in October of this year. It's going to be priced at $1,000, making it the most expensive LEGO set ever made, and it's also going to be the biggest LEGO Star Wars set ever made. So yeah, there was a lot riding on the success of this LEGO set, both for fans of the theme and also for the LEGO group itself. We also have a few little details about what to expect from this LEGO set, and then I'll get into the brand new bit of information that has come out. So we know from the dimensions of this LEGO set that we are looking at 70 centimeters high, 79 centimeters long, and 27 centimeters wide. So actually, yeah, this is going to be a very fair size, but that was always to be expected. But you'll probably notice something from the dimensions maybe that is a little bit off, and that's the fact that, well, if this was indeed a ball or a sphere like the Death Star is, then it probably shouldn't only be 27 centimeters deep or wide. You'd think that both the height, the length and the width of the set would be similar because obviously it's a ball. That is not the case here, so that's going to pay credence to this next little rumour that we've heard. And that is the fact that a lot of leakers who have maybe seen or heard about this LEGO set, who have maybe had a glimpse of what this is going to look like, have described it as more being like a diorama, being almost box-like, than a sphere, which to me is just so bizarre. Some LEGO leakers have described this as looking somewhat like Betrayal on Cloud City, or even the Batman Shadow Box, being definitely more like a large diorama type set than what should be just a pure on display set. I just find that so weird. They're totally breaking the mold from previous Death Star LEGO sets, all of which were fantastic in their own right. I mean, all LEGO had to do was simply build on that premise, make it bigger, make it better, and they would have absolutely had a winner on their hands. And they definitely need a winner, because so far 2025 for LEGO Star Wars has pretty much been a disaster. I mean, they've lost so many fans and so many sales with some of their terrible pricing, some of the terribly designed LEGO sets. They really needed this to be a winner, and it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. With a $1,000 LEGO set, that can only really appeal to a certain type of customer base, those that have $1,000 to spend on a LEGO set. And I do know a few, and from these leaks, they've actually lost a lot of potential customers. And this isn't like a battle pack where, say, if a few people boycott a battle pack, they're losing like, what, $20, $30? If tons of people are boycotting a $1,000 LEGO set, that's actually going to equal massive losses for the LEGO group. So that is something that they should be very worried about. And yeah, the sentiment for this LEGO set is simply not there. I've seen so many people come out against this LEGO set now and say that they were saving up for this LEGO set, but now they're not, because this just doesn't sound like what people wanted, which was the spherical ball-shaped Death Star, something that just should be such an easy layup. But it just doesn't look like we're getting that now. So very worrying. I mean, I'm a little bit intrigued to see what is done. I mean, we can't be 100% sure that it's going to be a total disaster. Maybe LEGO absolutely do knock it out. Maybe it's a half sphere with just a diorama kind of in the middle, you know. But yeah, we just kind of have to wait and see. But so far, I don't think it looks too good. And that also brings me on to another point that I think is going to be a real negative to this LEGO set. And this is for sure, this is absolutely definite, it's nailed on, and that is the minifigures, because we have just had them leaked. And it's really not something that is going to get people excited. And with a $1,000 LEGO set and the fact that there was going to be 39 minifigures included, it could have been one of the greatest LEGO minifigure lineups of all time. I mean, it absolutely should have been. It should have been 10 out of 10 to get 39 minifigures, all of which should have been the highest of the high quality, but that is not the case. I don't want to show the images here because I've already got one copyright strike so far this year, so I don't want to let them rack up. But yeah, from what I've seen, they're not overly impressive, the minifigures. There are a lot of stormtroopers, officers, and something you'll notice, there's barely any arm printing from what I saw, and there's next to no leg printing, no dual molded legs. And like a lot of people have already brought up, the pieces that are used, you know, the legs pieces for the officers, they're like 80 cents on Bricklink or Pick a Brick Wall. To me, it's just baffling that that is not included on every single officer minifigure. in the set. I mean, it's just bizarre. They're all plain-legged officers that you can get for like $4 on eBay. So yeah, it really is quite worrying times if you're a fan of Lego Star Wars, because I personally think 2025 has been a bit of a disaster for Lego Star Wars as a theme in general, both in terms of minifigures, in terms of the Lego sets, in terms of pricing. It's all just been one big disaster. So I really do hope Lego turn things around in 2026. I mean, I don't like to complain too much. It seems like all I ever do is moan on this channel, but I don't want to be like this. All I'm simply doing is looking at the information that's in front of us, and I'm thinking that for $1,000, this set, at the moment, it's not going to be worth it. But anyway, guys, that'll do it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have done so, please be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to the channel, and hit the like button on the way out. Anyway, let me know what you think as well down in the comments. I really do want to know your thoughts and opinions on this Death Star set. Are you going to be picking it up? Let me know. Anyway, guys, have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.